It finally came in. Let's look inside and let's see what this thing is all about. So I ordered one of these because I felt it was pretty important to be as self-sufficient as possible coming out west. We have a tire pump now that on Amazon says it does like 100 PSI, but it probably does the motor. But the issue you have is you can't get enough power from your regular car jack to create that much, basically PSI in your tires. So I ordered this one. It's expensive, but I know no matter what rig we get in the future, and even the rig we have today, it will do everything I need it to do. And also, if I'm helping somebody else on the side of the road, I know I've got the right equipment. So today I wanted to do an unboxing so we can see what's inside of this together. And then I actually know my tires actually need some air, so we can air up everything at the same time and maybe get some use out of it. Alright, so let's see what's inside. Alright, so I haven't opened this before. The only thing I did was get it out of the Amazon boxes. And I say boxes because, what? This is what it shipped in. And then there was this box. And then this box. Come on, Amazon. Just needed the first box. Alright, anyways, let's see what's inside. So, open this up. We have a front pouch. Front pouch looks like it is one air hose, maybe two. We'll find out in a second, but you've got your front air hose up here. Then there's this back pouch. I wonder if this is another hose. Yep, so there's your second hose. Alright, and then when we open up the main pouch, here you go. So it is guarded with styrofoam, and of course directions. Okay, there's like a nice handle on it. Okay, and then here's the hose guard. Styrofoam. Alright, then there's a couple other attachments in here. There's some foam kind of corner pieces. There is, this might be a filter or something. And then your attachment to actually put it in. Alright. Great, let's put this in one of the extra boxes we have. Like I said with the other unit, one of the most important things with this unit that makes it stand out is you get direct battery power. And that's what gives it enough juice to really get the pressure up enough. Okay, so this comes actually with a screw on, and they give you the adapter. It does say there's a plug in the back, so we want to make sure we remove that. That is your inlet port, so it'll be where air comes through. Is that what one of these filters are for? Yes, that's what this filter is for. This is an air filter. Inlet air filter. Those are right there on the thing. Hand tighten. Okay. There you go. See, I told you it was a filter. Okay. Trash. We'll keep the plug in case we need it. Replacement inlet filters. That's what the foam pieces are for. Okay. Those are going back in the bag. So this is pretty simple overall. It's just a normal pump. It just uses your truck batteries or your car batteries to get power. And then you have an extended double long cable. So we have a 55-foot rig when we're talking about the very front all the way through the back of the van you see there when we're all connected. With that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tires on the ground. 2 tires are up from the van, and then we have a couple spares. So we do have quite a bit of tires we're maintaining. And this, I'll show you the current pump. This is our current pump. And I mean, I'd say even for just like a regular car pump, it's pretty hefty. It just couldn't do it. I mean, like we would even the tow dolly that only requires 30 pounds when under load, this thing struggled quite a bit. So now I've got to find. This thing's gonna have to go somewhere. Problems. Anyways, but this is the comparison, so we can leave this out. This is the ViAir kind of one. This is a cheap Amazon one. And then if you really want to do a comparison, you can even throw in the Ryobi kind of bike pump one. So these are the three we've got today. Alright, so now let's actually get in front of some of these vehicles and test it out and see how they perform. I'm not even going to test these two. I can tell you up front they just don't work. The reason I have this one is the kids do have bikes. I don't always want to get out one of these bigger pumps. So this one's really nice just with the standard kind of drill battery. One thing though, this is really great to have, is we have an airbag system on the rear suspension of our Class C. This actually is powerful enough to put in 80 pounds in those pretty small tiny airbags, and this is really nice and really fast to grab and get out to throw in a couple pounds in those airbags to reset those. Way easier than getting any of these kind of two bigger machines out. Okay, let's test it. For this test, I'm going to actually use the car van battery. We're not going to move the RV for like 10 days, so I don't want to drain its battery and then leave and then it's dead. We drive this thing all the time, so we use that battery. Alright. Negative first. Hold on a second. Let's just run a test first. Okay, power. All right, so each tire, let's verify just because I don't want to get the wrong number. 80 PSI cold. That's what we want. Okay, this is the problem I have even at gas stations filling up our Class C with a dually. You just can't get the angle of this thing right on the thread. Like it just never works, right? So okay, so we have an attachment for this. So in the event it doesn't fit like it is with ours, it actually ships with this really nice unit. You twist this on, and then you take off this part, and this snaps in. And then you still have your gauge, and it goes right into the tire. So I actually found it easier to connect to your hose, and then screw it onto the tire. Seemed to work a little better. Bit of a delay when you hit the trigger, but the machine kicked on. It pulls pressure way over, which is great. Then you release it. You can see we're just below 80. We'll put a little bit more in it. Okay. Now, even though I've stopped actually filling up the tires, I can still hear the machine running. That does seem to kick off once it notices you're not using it. There it goes. Just like that, it kicks off. So very good first impressions. Love it so far. Now we just have another 300 tires to go. One thing I was mentioning is airbag suspension, right here. Well, I guess since it's out, right? Okay, so my initial reviews are, this is exactly what I wanted. It's exactly what I bought it for. It is a hefty machine that I know no matter where I am, I can at least get air into a tire, whether that be a spare tire or a current tire that's lost air for whatever reason. We all know that happens. This thing will get the job done. I have run into experiences with my old one where it won't. So I was nervous as an RVer that I wouldn't be self-sufficient, especially traveling out west when sometimes there's nothing for 100 miles. I really wanted to at least be able to get air in a tire to hopefully get to the next station. And I feel very confident that this machine can do that for me now. So I'm happy that this machine performs as necessary and as we need it to. So I'm happy to make sure we have space for it, and I'm happy to make sure we carry the weight on it. It is worth every bit of that. All right, this is our informal review of the ViAir compressor. I will leave a link for it in below. I bought mine on Amazon. I'll leave a link for you there. If you do buy it off this video, I do get a little bit of credit from Amazon, so that would be most appreciated. And make sure to subscribe. We're going to be doing RV travel all throughout the West this year. Love to bring you along. We're going to hit every state that touches basically the Rocky Mountains. So we're super excited about accomplishing that over the next couple months. And we'll be doing some kind of tips and tricks in the RV space. We've got more update reno videos to publish, and we hope that you stick around. All right. Thank you guys for being with me today. We will see you tomorrow. We got it. Can you see that? Should we bring out these other two just so you can see what they're packaged in? Is that any better? Maybe this is a good one. This is exhausting. I had to put all of this away. Okay. Time to go.